Hello everybody, Forest month is here again in forest finally. Today we will speak about a tool I show it in my room. It will be CRKT Kangee T-Hawk, and for the first I like that tool really much because for me it is very useful for its weight, size, I can say performance because of sharpness, etc. Firstly, I show you how I got it normally accommodate on my, say, go-to bag, which is this one. See that? It is Maxpedition CRKT Pack. I like that. See that? So this is my bag, so I grab it and I'm going straight away. So I got it there, but you can usually have it, of course, on straps which they provided. Today I will show you more using how this hawk can perform, what it can do. There is many of videos, so I'll put some more hope for someone. You will see my thoughts about it, what it can perform, and etc. I hope it will be helpful for you. So back to the point, they are selling this one with a strap. You can put strap, so you can have it like on your side, but not on a bag. I don't have it. I never use that. I don't like it because I can't imagine myself to run about somewhere in forest, especially safe with another bag. Even this one, which is small, is 10 liters only, is not that big, but and this quarter of kilo, so 1.5 pound about, tool will swing on your body and simply hitting you to some part of your body. So this is very fixed in good place where to have it. And what is important also, as I said, it is go-to bag, so I don't need to put it like separately. It is there. I don't need to put it on my shoulder again. It is simply there. So easy to grab it, easy to use it. Say it is a great one. Another thing, another way how will I care this one, I got two options which I'm using. Sometimes it's behind my belt, simply like this one, because I got a cover and it is easy to deploy. And sometimes my back here. So if I'm doing some work, in a forest, taking some wood, simply pulling on the ground, it is some kind of wood which is heavy. So here it is secure and it is not in my way. It is not blocking my moving anyway. So this is another option. So I got basically three options. So on my back, I'm right hand. So on my left side, or on like for the right hand, on my back side. So I'll pull it. Yeah, the hawk is secured by this one, so it is very easy, very good. And well, but first thing about this sheet, there are plenty of holes when you can attach the additional strap, which it is my home. I think I just open it from the cover to see how it is looking, and then I put it to my storehouse straight away. I never use that. So this is the thing, and this is the way how you deploy it to work. Sometimes I don't know why it felt to me like a bit blocked way. I don't know what's wrong there. Maybe there was some problem with me, some dirty things around. I don't know. Now it is working properly. See, now it came to, see that it is not secure. So this is the way how it can fall. So this is the way I chose. They got two models. I got my way in my mind for using this one. As I said, I will put some details about this blade at home, but they are selling another model which got like I said, hammer. So it is finished like this one, and as I remember, I think there is not this edge. As you can see, it is sharp, not that sharp, but it is sharp, and without the spike here. So it is like hammer, but you know, the thickness of the Hawk is just 6 millimeters exactly, and they say it is maybe more practical for using it when you use like the hammer here on the another model for hammering something down, which I don't understand, because this is not a hammer, you know what I mean. So you can really hammer something big one, you know. You can do it even, if I say, in this way, which will be more practical. So I don't understand. I think it is just my opinion, so don't take me wrong. So if you like someone like this one because someone say, okay, it is more secure, okay, definitely it is, because the spike on the side, you know, you can be hit at that. I don't understand how, because the spike is not that long, and it is not that sharp, you know what I mean. So I don't know. Well, why I choose this model, I got, in my eyes, there are two things which are good. You can use this one for splitting. This is very strong tip if you need something split, say some board or whatever, just hit it, turn, and the tip is really strong. Even, of course, I think it is designed for say go through some doors or whatever thing, because this should be some kind of like tactical Hawk, you know. So it is not exactly forest tool, if I can say it like this one. So this is, you can go through some small steel plate, you know, or metal materials, just break them down. I saw a guy, I think it was from Russia, he made a hole in a frozen lake to fishing, so he used this one. Didn't destroy his edge on the Hawk, which is important. Yeah. And another thing is this one, this edge. It is not that sharp, but it is sharp. To be honest, I keep it sharp. You know, you feel its sharpness, but because the angle, if you slice yourself, I don't say cut, pretty much slice yourself, because you have to go around, then you will be cutted, you're sliced, but not really deep. This is a different story. This is very fine edge. The shape of the edge is really, it's knife kind of edge, so this is bloody hell sharp now. And why I keeping this one? I like it for the way, for example, you need to break some wire. How you can do it? By this one? No, because you will be chipped out probably. So, but if you turn it, put the wire on some place, and simply use this edge, which is wide enough to stand that, I think you will break the wire without any damaging of this one. So this is first thing. And second thing, I like it, for example, you don't have place to go how to swing the Hawk in normal way. So you can use this way, and it will really do the job, because, as I said, it is not that sharp, but it is sharp enough. You see it? So it is not sharp. See the part here? So it is made by this one. So you can simply like destroy the wood more easily. I don't say really that much cut, but simply by using this movement, you can destroy something what you need. So for me, I got 3 tools, I said, in the easy way. I got a hard cutting tool, or say wire cutting tool, if I would say like this one, and I got a spike for splitting. So even if I don't have a knife, so, and I want to say kill some animal, if I do need and I don't want to use it, so just use the spike as a normal point. And of course I can go through some doors and some, say, wooden wall or something like that. So, and of course tactical hawk, you can use it as a attacking from the other side, so you can slice and go back, turn. So this is, for me, it is very, very nice tool for this one. But today we will do like forest task, not really that much tactical things, because this is short, 36 centimeters, 740 grams, as I can remember, something like that, quarter of kilo, or three quarter of kilos, or one and a half about pound, about. So because the length, it is not that heavy, and it is fast, it's really fast. So it is size of you know, you've seen my videos of Tom Brown tracker. So Tom Brown tracker is about that size, about. So I'm, of course, so this one, so the tool is really not long. From the hawks, this one I think is from the smallest kind. You know, there is probably not so many smaller hawks than this one is. There's plenty of, I think CRKT is making now more the about half meter long tomahawks and axes, if I can say, but they are more heavy, and of course they are weight heavy. I mean blade heavy. So you can feel it in your hand, the heaviness of the like axe, because this is a wooden handle and axe in the end. So this one is more. You see where the point of balance is. It's just somewhere. I don't say it in half, because half will be somewhere here, probably, if I can see it properly. So the hog is really here. The point is here about, and if you do some job for the light task, you can grab it here, nicely accommodate three fingers. The four one, I got a small hand, as you know. When I grab it, then I can slice. See that? So that sharp it is now, but the wood is not exactly. So this is just for first demonstration. So I will do it properly after a short time. So this is the kind, when the point where you can even hold it here. You know, even hold it here. So we need to do short slices for some reason. Or to be honest, this position on knife, choking up, we can say, is comfortable. Not here. My thumb is digging here, and it want to be more forward, but it is not. So, and there is this one point, so you can see it is exactly in my thumb here, and is not really comfortable. So this position, like now, is much more comfortable for any of the small tasks I did. And for the small things, for chopping motions, swinging here, a little bit behind the point of balance, which we said is about here. So this one, for the small task, you know, hawk is working now for itself, and I don't feel it. I mean, it is very balanced, and it's very light. If I want to do it a little bit faster, I will go here, and then I still got some leverage here, means I don't feel the full weight, and the chopping can be fast, you know, for some slicing or cutting of some small parts, if you need to. You can break it probably, but you know what I mean. So, and for full range, this is the thing. So you can hold it here. So this is for the full swings, and now there is the power. The hog here is very comfortable for holding you secure. If you're chopping something really, you really need something to chop, so this is very secure. Now a little bit controversial, we can say, okay, this is a hawk, and so many people is thinking tomahawk is made for throwing. It is not actually right, as I know. I think the Frontier used the hawks as a small hatchet, so they got they used heavy axes, and they got their knives, and they used some kind of small hawks, so some these shapes axes, they call it hawks, for do some easy task with the wood. So in the same way, I think we are using these hawks today for something which is too heavy or a little bit too much for your knife, but not that good for your big axe, because it is heavy, you're spending lots of energy. So this is somewhere in the middle of axe and knife, and that's the purpose, I think, on this. It's fighting ways, if I can say it, is, I think, coming more from movies. It doesn't mean you can use it, definitely yes, but I mean in the origin it is not for the first thing, it is not a war tool, it is a wooden tool, as I know, as I have read, in a history of hawks, how they've been developed, where they came from, etc. It means, so this is basically for very first time, it is like wood processing tool in the first time. Then of course it came into the fighting tool because it is light. So with the knife, it's a good combination, tactical combination, zero tolerance, or 100. So I will do review today for the knife. This old one, but you got some short, fighting combination. You got these not too heavy, stand whatever you need in a forest, and you got about, this is about 300 grams, so you got 1 kilo and 100 grams about these without the sheets, so you got 2 pounds and 5 ounces in these, which is not that heavy, because you can perform really much things. So let's carry on to use. So here we are, let's go for it. Two chops, as you can see, it is really still good wood. It is not something, as I said, what you can destroy just by your hand. And it was two slices. It is about 2 centimeters, so 0.8 inches about. Carry on. As this is the swing motion, as I spoke about. See that? Very easy. Very easy. It is springing, but even with that I can try it. I'm doing this just for your performance. I can of course hold it, but I don't want to stay in the way of camera. So you can see that's really good. Of course, different grip. If I need. This is just, as I said, for demonstration. I am not doing everything I really need, but for the demonstration it is good enough. I think you can see it's very good. So we can go a little bit further This is about 4 centimeters, so 1.5 about an inch. That was easy. That was easy. The pine is really cold here. From the back or from the bottom, the wood was really not good now. It was old, so that wasn't that durable as I expected. So you can see for this one, for this task, the hook is really excellent for this one. Wait a moment. Old spruce, as you can see, so ideal wood for fire starting if I need it. So this is really nothing. So very fast. I can have plenty of wood for fire. As you can see, this one, if I will start it, I got wood for say half an hour, which is not that much, but for water boiling, even start, to collecting more wood, this is good enough. Spruce and pine. What else you want for fire starting? Now I'll make some piece of wood for splitting. Wait a moment, please. So I'm back. I've used my Silky Pocket Boy, I think 17, 170, so 17 I say, for processing some wood, preparing for splitting, which because you saw that previous wood I processed by CRKT Kangee T-Hawk was not exactly good for splitting. It was a little bit crap. It wasn't that tough as I expected. This is a little bit different story. So that's much more harder. It is, I think, pine again, but this one is not that damaged by weather. This is really in good condition. It's hard actually. So I think this will be good example to split the wood. It is just this one, nothing really big. It's just 5, maybe 6 centimeter in diameter. I mean in the longer way, or 4 about in the other way. I will take it, of course, just if I need to say I want to make some like nails for say tent standing, not fixed rope into the ground. So I'll split this one, say for 4 pieces, then make a tips on each of them, then hammering in the floor. Or of course I can use it for if I'm looking for dry wood, everything around will be wet, so I can split this one and try to harvest dry wood from the middle of this piece. So this is not exactly, you know, splitting axe. I said 36 centimeters is not that, really is 14 inches, 14 and a half, something like that. It's not really long, I mean the Hawk. So this is good enough. This is about 25 inches. This is about 25 centimeters, 10 inches long. So it's good enough for demonstration what the Hawk can do. As I said, maybe I forget, the Hawk's blade is just 3 inches, so 7.5 centimeters. So if this one was 6, so there is not really much spare on the edge. But for this one, I think it will be enough. So I will set the camera and I will split it. I use this pine, and there is, like, you know, like working table. So I'll split the wood here. So you will not see my face, but I hope you are hearing me. So I want to show you how it's working. So first time I will use the spike, say, to go through this. I mean, you know, this is the way what I talk about. So destroy the wood, destroy the thing you want to go through. You can use the edge, but for some reason you don't want to. Even you can dig in the ground if you need it. Of course, it is not that practical, but for example, you try to cover your edge from some reason. So this is the way, as I said, how to use, for example, the Hawk for the spike for the splitting wood, if I can say it in this way. So carry on in this way. I'm there. Well, I think I'm there again. So you can see I've just destroyed that wood. This one wasn't that easy, you know. The first piece was dry, there was nothing, but this one was much more durable to destroying, you know what I mean. So this is, I think, good example how you can use the tip. It's no damage after prying. You know, there's no some you know, change of shape. You know, everything's fine. So back to the point. Splitting. I made this kind of hammer. So I'm trying to go through the longer part. So this is about 2 and something in 2.434 inches. As you can see. Of course, normally I can try to just swing it and chop it in like with a normal axe. But say I don't have a space, you know, it is not a big one, maybe I will miss, you know, whatever. So I'll use this one. And of course, I'll use it here. So this is the way how I'm using this Hawk for the splitting. Of course, normally I can do it this way. It's a little bit more resisting. Nothing really. There's no big space, you know, for the big swings. Even it is you know, it is curved, so the Hawk don't want to go exactly through it. So here you can see the Hawk want to go to this way, but the wood is turned to the other side, a little bit to the other side. So I know, very easy. You can see this. It's great too. For the easy wood processing, even slicing to make some small kindling. This big piece of wood, I mean white, but you can see, you can simply do it. Of course, I can do it in a better way, but I think you understand. So now I will make a tip. Like with a knife. It's I didn't say that it is knife sharpened edge. So the angle of the edge is really like a knife, quarter of an inch. That's good, but it is really like that. So, and it is really sharp. It's made of SK5, so which is as I know, kind of like 1085 high carbon steel. So it could hold edge pretty much good. I can't remember the hardness now. As I said, it will be in my room, but I think this somewhere 50, 53, 54, somewhere there. So it is, you know, it's holding edge good, but you don't need to be worried about, you know, breaking the hog, because 1085 is not 1095, and of course the hardness is much more less than normal knives, say 57, 58, somewhere where we are normally with the knife. So I think this one can stand really something. Well, so with the other model of Hawk, they said, okay, you can use the hammer, which I don't know, you know, this one is for me. Now you can see now. I'm still see that. So this one deep, so good enough for everything you need to hold, and just using the side. So to be honest, I don't really understand why someone will buy the other model. Maybe just for the safety, you know, somebody won't be scared from this one or this one. I didn't say, which is also important, the, like, say, normal model, I think it's Kangee Hawk only. Maybe I'm wrong now, but I think this is T-Hawk because of the T, and that is just Hawk. But I'm not sure now. I don't know why, but that normal shape is even expensive, more expensive. I think, if I can say, 1/7 or you know, somewhere 15%, you know, somewhere there, more price. Is the price bigger on that one than this? And this one got for me more tools on it, so I don't understand what. But you know, just maybe I'm wrong somewhere. Okay, just it is just my opinion. So you see what the Hawk can do. I will do just some splitting or chopping really bigger pieces of wood and hardwood, oak, somewhere else. This is in a forest that will be in our cabin, so that will be probably better something what you can see. But I believe now you can see how the Hawk can serve you in a forest. So even without knife, this CRKT Kangee T-Hawk is good option, even without knife. But if you got any folding knife, I mean, even multi-tool where is some small blade, normally folding knife or small knife, doesn't matter which one, you can go without knife, but with knife it will be excellent choice. I said with the pocket knife, folding knife, with the Hawk, you are done for your forest, for your trips around, camp around things and everything, even for surviving, if I can say like this one, because this is tool, knife, weapon in one tool, say, in one thing, which is always good. So stop for now, carry on to last part of using.